Today on Focus on Investing, we teach you how to analyze Apple stock. Time to get focused.
Time to get focused with Focus on Investing.
Welcome to Focus on Investing, where we teach you technical analysis so that you can make money in the stock market. We release these videos as soon as we record them. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on the next opportunity, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Those who receive the notification and who are seeing this video, these are probably stable. So make sure you don't miss out on these opportunities. An exciting, expanding, unique, and dynamic community of successful investors. Then go to focusoninvesting.io, where we will help you to acquire the exciting benefits of owning a trader's lifestyle. We know 2023 is coming up and we all want to get ourselves in shape. We want to be having a better 2023 financially than we did the 2022. So make sure you come along and join us on the journey to, financial freedom for 2023. All right. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you, a bit about how to use technical analysis to analyze charts. So without further ado, I'm going to walk you through exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking to analyze the stock. So the first thing you want to do, really, you want to be looking at the overall shape of this chart, right? So this is the first indicator. Price is always the best indicator of anything, right? So if we're looking at price now, let me bring up my arrow. What do you know it's about price? Price here is not particularly moving stream up the page, which would indicate like it would be a bullish trend. You're not seeing one big stream down the chart, which would indicate a bearish trend. You're actually just seeing more or less a sideways movement, right? There's not one clear direction. If we bring up our channel, where we parallel channel, if you look here, you can see that price is basically just trending in between a channel. If we go from, say, about here to here, all price moved in this down. So we would call that either like a consolidated market,
consolidated with the quickness,
or we would call it a sideways market. Sideways, not downwards. So we can see that this market is moving mostly sideways in the chart. So this is telling us that there's not really any bearish trend. There's no bullish trend. It's mostly sideways. So that's the first indicator. We like to be trend traders that trade in the direction of the trend. So instantly we're seeing that there is no main trend on this chart. The other thing we want to look for next, we're looking at our moving averages, right? So our moving averages are giving us an indication of what the average price is over a given number of times. So we have three different moving averages here. We have the 200 simple moving average, the 50 simple moving average, and the 20 simple moving average, right? So the 200 simple moving average is giving us the average price over 200 days. The 50 simple moving average is giving us the average price 50 days, and the 20 simple moving average is giving us the average price over 20 days, right? So when we're looking at these averages, one is price below, above the moving averages, then it moves below moving averages, then it moves above moving averages, then it moves below. So there's a lot of up and down, above and below the moving averages, right? So this is again an indication again of another sideways moving market, but this is also showing us that we're trading alongside averages. There's no clear, again, bias or trend. So we know the trend is neither up or down, and the moving out, we're not trading necessarily constantly above average or constantly below average. We're moving sideways. So again, it's another sideways market indicator. Right. So the next thing that we're looking at is our, key pivot support and resistance indicator. So these dashed green lines are the pivot resistance indicators, and the dashed red lines are the key pivot support indicators. Again, all of these indicators are available from focusoninvesting.io. And they help you to analyze the charts better, right? These show you key levels of support and resistance. And what you notice about these, they're all above or below price, again, indicating this sideways market with price trading in between these support and resistance levels. So again, we're not seeing no trend in terms of the shape of price. We're not seeing the resistance areas. Again, indicating sideways market and indicating more of a channel. So if we go more closer to the most current time frames, what we can see is that there is no clear string or run of green or red candles, right? We see a bit of a run here of green, a little bit of a run of red here, but then we're going back into the green and red switching back and forth, right? And what this indicates is that neither the bears or the bulls are winning in this fight, right? The stock market is always a fight between the bears and the bulls, right? And we want to see one winning, and whoever's winning, we're going to jump on their back and ride to glory, ride to victory, right? So if the bears are winning, we're going to jump on the bears' back and ride to glory. If the bulls are winning, we're going to jump on the bulls' back and ride to glory. But here we can see that it's green for the bulls, then the red is the bears are coming back in. Then it's green, the bulls and the bears and the green. So you can see it's a backwards and forwards fight between the bears and the bulls. The bears are winning, bulls are winning, the bears. So we don't know who's back to jump on, right? To ride to victory. So at this current point, we would say that it's basically a sideways market. If I draw this channel even in this more recent times, we can see a sideways channel where price is all amongst this channel. So again, for me personally, I wouldn't suggest investing in Apple right now because there is no clear direction of price for you to ride. We always want to be trend traders and ride the backs of the trend, and there is clearly no trend here. We see the price is moving sideways. There's no trend there. We see moving averages 10 hours, we're moving sideways. We see our pivot support and resistance levels that we're moving sideways. And if we look at the individual candlesticks or the bars, we see that we're moving sideways. So the end result or the analysis of this chart is that this price is moving sideways. All right, let's move to our next chart and let's look at Alphabet Inc., which is Google, ticker symbol GOOGL. And here again, we can look at the overall shape of price, right? Let's set our chart and get a bit of a better look at chart at price. And we can see that, price is more having direction here. We can see that if we draw our arrow with price more close, so you could say that this is actually a bearish chart. We've got a bearish trend happening here. So we would be looking initially for any sort of bearish opportunities to go short or to sell on this, right? If we look at the price, especially if we look at the 200 reduced price, pivots from being above the moving averages and switches to below the moving averages. Price then trades below these moving averages. So since the 6th of April, we can see price is very bearish, and that's not completely bearish because we're still trading relatively above the 50 simple moving average at points, but generally the overall price is below our moving averages. Now, if we look at the pivot support and resistance indicators, we can see that mostly we are under the green ones, and then even some of the red ones, which are supposed to be the support levels, we're trading quite a bit below the support levels as well. We have two here where we traded a little bit above the support levels, but then we fell through support again here. When we go into about the 15th of September, we see that price is again bearish. So we're seeing the overall price bearish shape. The moving averages, we're partly bullish, partly bearish, but in most recent times we're seeing indicators, we can also see that we're bearish. Now we've got an extra indicator from Focus on Investing, which is the trend filter, which highlights what the trend is. And it's like a trend, it's a filter that goes over price. So if I indicate the trend filter, we can now see that the majority of price is, we look at from the 25th of August, right? We see red trend filter. So we can see that price here is indicating from the trend filter that it's red. And now if we take this trend filter back off again and look at the individual candlesticks, let's zoom in a bit more. We get a bit of a mix, right? So ideally, we'd like to see everything in alignment for our opportunity to trade, right? We'd like to see that overall price is bearish. We'd like to see that all of the indicators are bearish. And go back to the and bring it back to here. If we go back in time, if we had this as our final string of bars and candlesticks, we can see a strong indication of red candlesticks, indicating very bearish trend at the moment, like very, very bearish candlesticks back to back, bearish days. So something like this would indicate on a candlestick level that yes, it might be an opportunity to look into the selling short on this trade. But at the moment we don't have that. We actually have the mix of all of our, let me remove this again, where we have actually a mix of all of our candlesticks, right? We don't have particularly one candlestick. Let's get rid of this. You're going to see how green, bit of red, bit of green, bit of red. So again, we're having a bull and a bear fight. We're having the bulls and the bears fighting back and forth with each other, right? So again, this is indicating that there is no clear trend, although let's zoom out again. In mixed, our pivot support and resistance levels are indicating mostly bearish, but a little bit mixed. We're here above some support levels as well. And then on the individual candlestick level, we're seeing a mixed fight between the bulls and the bears. So there's no opportunity for us to ride either animal's backs. All right. So I hope that's giving you a bit of help to understand how you analyze charts and analyze stocks. If you'd like to get a full in-depth course on how to analyze all of these charts, plus get your hands on any of our custom coded Focus on Investing indicators, then go to focusoninvesting.io. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to watch further reviews of stocks, cryptocurrency reviews, Forex reviews, or commodity reviews, then check out either of these videos on screen. Thank you for joining us and take care. Peace.